Oh man, do you guys get it? It's like the streets are a jungle. What's up, everyone? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But very quickly, I'm just going to give you this review for G Herbo's mixtape, Strictly for My Fans. Now, G Herbo, of course, is a young rapper from out of Chicago who's been putting in work for a couple of years now, but just this year, he actually made the XXL freshman list, and that's a list that people are very split on because you got a couple artists on there who a lot of people would say are trash, then you have a couple who are pretty damn good, and for me, I put G Herbo right in the middle. I don't think he's a bad artist, but he's not the type of artist who, whenever I see he's dropped new music, I go out of my mind and I can't wait to check it. Now, I will say that his Ballin' Like I'm Kobe mixtape was pretty fire. I think that's probably the best body of work that I heard from him. But this one right here just really brings nothing new to the table. You're going to get your typical drill bangers like Run It Up and Heaven shit, where he goes in with some violent bars and some braggy bars over this bassy production. And then you're going to get some cliche ladies-driven tracks like the song Pull Up and Control. Both of these songs just have him spitting about lady issues. On Pull Up, you get this Silk sample, and he goes in about how he wants to turn off the Bryson Tiller and fuck a girl to some gangsta shit. And Control is basically just a croon track that any artist out there in the game could make and is making, because that seems to be something that a lot of rappers do these days. So with these 4 tracks, you just get these songs that pretty much anybody could make, and there's not really anything about them that makes them stick out from a lot of the music that's out there. And that's actually one of the problems that I have with G Herbo is, again, I don't think he's a trash artist, but I don't really hear too much from him that sets him apart. It makes me get excited when I hear his music because there's not anything to it that is overly unique. Now, I will say that when he goes in about street shit and tells his story, that's when he's at his best, like on Gutta and Crazy, where he's rapping over some really nice sample-based production about what it's like to come up in an environment where there's a lot of violence, families are getting torn apart, and there's all those issues that we often hear people talking about in Chicago. So he's not really bringing anything new or interesting with his takes on these types of songs, but it does add a bit of life to the project. And if you're not a big G Herbo fan or you haven't listened to much of his music, you might appreciate this stuff more than I do. It's just that I've listened to some of his projects and it's kind of like he's rehashing the same things over and over. But to be fair, this one is called Strictly for My Fans, so he is delivering his usual sound, which should please his fans, but there's nothing out of the ordinary here that got me excited for this one, and I'm just going to go with a 2.5 out of 5, man. I think it's pretty average for what it is, but as he says on the outro, it's for his fans. He's not going to switch his shit up because he knows what he's doing. He's had some success, and I can respect that, but this isn't a tape that I would go out of my way to tell people to listen to and say, you know what, this is one of the best projects of the year, but it is all right, and you might want to check it out because maybe you'll like a couple of tracks. But that's all I got to say about this one. Hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts and your rating, and also make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and of course, man, you got to subscribe to my channel to help me get those numbers up, and click like on the Facebook page. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.